right. This is awesome. I love it. I love it. Getting back at the establishment. I love it. Got that clip ready? Okay, let's do it. Good afternoon. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500 here in Vero Beach, Florida. Beautiful Vero Beach. And we've got a great, fantastic report for you today on the Brinks Job. So don't go anywhere, folks, because you're going to love this report and you're going to love this clip. Now, the Brinks Job, well, that was done in 1978, directed by William Friedkin, stars Peter Falk, Peter Boyle, Warren Oates, Alan Goorwitz, Gena Rowlands, and Paul Sorvino. And it's a great story about the actual Brinks robbery. Well, the producers claim it's a fictional story because they didn't want to tie themselves exactly with the Brinks robbery, but it's based on the Brinks robbery that took place January 17, 1950 in Boston. And it was also based on the book Big Stick Up at the Brinks by Noel Ben. Now, the basic story is this. Peter Falk plays the part of Tony Pino, and he's a safecracker, and he's a smart guy, and he does his research, and he kind of puts together this half-assed band of thieves to rob the Brinks. But before they rob the Brinks, he wants to rob a couple of the trucks. So what he does is he makes an appointment with the Brinks company there in Boston, and he's the salesman. He's going to try to sell them, spark plugs and fan belts and things they may need for their trucks. But he's really down there to scope it out. Well, after this casual meeting and laughing with the guys and all this, they don't need any truck parts at this time, which he knew that. He doesn't have them anyway. But he was able to break away for a second, get a key off the wall, and get an impression of that key that opens the doors to the Brinks trucks. So he can rob the Brinks trucks. What a smart guy. Well, he leaves on a good note, and now he's got that impression, and he makes those keys. Now, we've got a clip, oh, you're going to love this clip, of him trying out that key and robbing the Brinks trucks. He actually robbing the Brinks trucks. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready, Marvin? Great clip, huh? I think it's kind of funny, folks. Wait till you see it. All right, let's do it. Roll the clip.
They go for coffee. They're right on schedule.
Isn't it a great country?
Oh, you're back. What do you think about that clip? Whoo! Those guys had cojones. Just open that door, take the money. Well, in real life and in the film, when they took that $30,000 that they got out of those couple of trucks, they enjoyed themselves. They enjoyed that money. What a rush they must have had, stealing that money like they did, and just so casual, and they enjoyed it. But there was no press coverage. It wasn't mentioned on the news and the newspapers, nowhere. How come? Well, Brinks was probably embarrassed because they had nothing. There was no fingerprints. There was no break-in on the truck's doors or anything. There was no photos or video or nothing. Who took the money? They had no clue. Was it one of their own guys? What happened to that $30,000? They had to know it was missing, but there was no press coverage at all. So that motivated the robbers to go on a bigger level and go get the Brinks building, which they did do, and they eventually got $2.7 million. Now, in the course of making the film, the producers went to film on a certain street in Boston, and there was a guy that had an air conditioner in the window, and they wanted him to remove that air conditioner so they could film that street and do some filming there and all this. So they paid the guy the chunk of money to remove the air conditioner when they came back the next day to film. Well, when they came back the next day to film, I guess Mr. Big Mouth must have said something because everybody on that street had air conditioners in their windows. And there was an actual real robbery, and that was robbery of the film, the Brinks Job film. You see, robbers took the footage of 15 reels of that film, called the producers, and they wanted a $1 million ransom. Well, the producers just laughed and said, go buy a good projector and enjoy the film. They didn't give them a penny. You see, what they got was the dailies, they got outtakes, they got footage that really wasn't needed. All the main footage was in New York City, Technicolor, and was well protected. So the producers were fine. And this whole robbery cost the American taxpayers $29 million to catch the real thieves. And they only recovered $50,000 of that money. The real thieves spent 14 years each in jail for their crimes. But when they got out, they lived very comfortable lives. What I love about this film is nobody got hurt. It was smart. The way they got the money was really smart. Now, they did use guns in the robbery, but nobody got shot, nobody got hurt. But they needed the guns to, when they got in the building, to actually get to the money as they had planned. But I thought the film was done very well. It was very entertaining. Went into how they got this all put together and all the plans that they did to do the robbery. And eventually they did get caught and they served 14 years in jail. You can see the film at Microsoft Bing, which you can see it for free. You can see it on Amazon, a few other places. It's a great film. Go check out The Brinks Job, released in 1978, starring Peter Falk. He did a fantastic job. And put down in your comments what your thoughts are. What do you think about this film? What's your favorite scene? I love the film. Marvin loves the film, and Marvin picked out that clip again. He's on a roll with these great clips. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this report. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500. Have a great day.